Imagine reading a book and instantly remembering everything you've just read. Sounds impossible, right? Well, it's not. In fact, the average person forgets 70% of what they read within just 24 hours. That means you're probably forgetting most of the content you've already gone through. But don't worry, this article is here to change that. What if you could learn how to remember everything you read with ease? What if there was a way to turn your reading into a powerful tool for both personal growth and public speaking? By using simple yet effective techniques, you can unlock the full potential of your mind. In this article, we'll dive into strategies like speed reading, memory palaces, and mnemonics, methods used by some of the world's top performers. Stick with me, and you'll learn how to recall every key point, every idea, and every quote from the books you read. Ready to never forget again? Let's get started. Chapter 1: Unlocking the Memory Vault. The science behind retention. Memory isn't something you simply have, it's something you build and enhance. Our brains are designed to forget most of what we encounter, with research showing that we forget 70% of new information within 24 hours. However, with the right techniques, we can increase retention significantly. Neuroscientists have discovered that the brain encodes memory through repeated exposure and emotional connections. So, when you read something that resonates with you emotionally, you're more likely to remember it. The key is to actively engage with the material in a way that encourages deeper processing. Chapter 2: Speed reading. The secret weapon to absorb more in less time. If you want to retain more information, you first need to read more. Speed reading is a powerful tool to achieve this. Studies have shown that skilled speed readers can read up to 1,000 words per minute while maintaining comprehension. But it's not about reading faster just for the sake of it. Speed reading trains your brain to process information in chunks instead of individual words, which leads to quicker understanding and better retention. Focus on minimizing subvocalization, the voice in your head that reads the words, and using a finger to guide your eyes. This helps to train your brain to absorb and recall information more efficiently. Chapter 3: Memory palaces. Turning pages into pathways. One of the oldest tricks in the book for memory enhancement is the use of a memory palace. This method dates back to ancient Greece and Rome, used by great orators like Cicero. The idea is simple: associate the information you want to remember with specific locations or objects in a familiar space. Let's say you want to remember key points from a book you're reading. Imagine walking through your house, and in each room, you placed a point you need to remember. The more vivid and imaginative your mental rooms are, the easier it will be to recall the information. This technique has been shown to dramatically boost recall ability. Don't forget to subscribe. You'll want to keep these powerful strategies coming. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Chapter 4: Active reading. Transform your books into interactive experiences. Passive reading is a trap. If you just flip through pages without thinking, it's like watching a movie without paying attention. To really remember what you read, you need to actively engage. According to a study published in the Journal of Educational Psychology, taking notes and asking questions as you read helps form stronger neural connections. But you don't need to write every word down, just jot down key ideas and questions that pop up. Visualize the concepts, try explaining them out loud, or create mind maps. These strategies turn passive information into interactive experiences that stick in your memory. Chapter 5: Mnemonics Mastery. A speaker's best friend. The use of mnemonic devices can make any complex material easier to recall. Think of acronyms like PEMDAS, to remember the order of operations in math, or the phrase, "every good boy does fine," to recall the musical notes on the treble clef. Mnemonics work because they tie new information to something simple and familiar. For example, if you're trying to remember key points for a speech, turn each point into a short acronym or phrase. Research shows that people who use mnemonic strategies can recall significantly more information than those who don't. They turn abstract concepts into tangible, easy-to-remember pieces of information. Chapter 6: The 3 R's of Recall. Review, repetition, and reinforcement. One of the most reliable ways to ensure you retain what you read is through repetition. In fact, cognitive scientists have found that spaced repetition, reviewing material at increasing intervals, can increase memory retention by up to 200%. Simply reading something once and moving on is inefficient. Instead, review the material after a day, then a week, then a month. Each review reinforces the neural connections in your brain, making the information easier to recall. Apps like Anki or Quizlet are designed specifically for spaced repetition, turning your reading notes into flashcards that help you remember for the long term. Thanks for reading. If you've enjoyed these tips, make sure you subscribe and share with others who want to unlock their memory potential too. Stay tuned for more ways to become the best speaker you can be. The bottom line, becoming a speaker who remembers the ability to recall everything you read isn't just a skill, it's a game changer for any aspiring speaker. By employing these strategies, understanding how memory works, using speed reading, building a memory palace, reading actively, using mnemonics, and practicing spaced repetition, you'll boost your retention and become a more effective communicator. Start using these techniques today, and watch your ability to remember and deliver information grow. Remember, being a great speaker isn't just about knowing the material, it's about remembering it when you need it most.